The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Charlotte's offense takes the field to start this game off. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Fires to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Olsen. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running to the left. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Spins away from one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
4th and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
The screen, he can go! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job on it.
The short hands, it's Olsen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here comes the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gives him the big stiff arm. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Callaway. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the run, it's Barnes. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Trying to beat him to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Rutledge. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the single back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Trying to get the corner, finding open areas. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte!
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Callaway. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. grabbed in the backfield. It's Callaway. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Preston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help you.
Touchdown, Green Wave! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run it left here. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the tailback. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the 49ers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 34 on to punt it away.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football.
Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around, too many guys not playing with great gap integrity, and the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 44. Just steamrolling the defense. Out of bounds all the way down at the 33-yard line, and they were backed up, but not for long. The give to the single back. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Nicholas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Toss to the outside. Got a little space. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's McGowan. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. That's caught. It's Rutledge. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The 49ers will hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Now the pitch. Gets it past the marker. On the move at the 30. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the 49ers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Niners! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This should be the last play of the quarter. Power football with the run. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Barnes.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Trying play action. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Olsen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beaten right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the 49ers are on the move. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Going to take a shot on second and short. Touchdown, Charlotte. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the 49ers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Tries to get it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Quarterback making checks. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Touchdown 49ers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Preston.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Turner. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
At the 49. Now, a 4th down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.